Hey y'all, I'm live from the campground in Texas. Right now we are in Tilden, Texas. We're about an hour from Corpus Christi. And so I just thought I'd get on here and tell you all a little bit about our journey so far and all the things that we're doing and all the things we're excited to do and definitely all the struggles that we've experienced thus far. So we left home on Sunday, March 17th. And we got about 2.5 hours away from home when these people flagged us down on the interstate and they're like, hey, your camper. And we're like, oh my gosh, what is it? We had this grill strapped on the back, so we were thinking it was definitely the grill had fallen off, or we were getting a flat tire. Like, we had prepared for flat tires and all kinds of stuff. We knew there would be some kind of catastrophe when you're driving 19 hours, but we were not expecting to see what we saw when we pulled over. This siding on our camper blew off on the neck. I don't know if you can see it right there, but my husband and I, we had to find the nearest Lowe's, and we had to pull in, go in, get some plywood, and he had to get all of his tools out in the Lowe's parking lot and just fix the camper the best that we could. So that took us about an hour. Thankfully, this guy was really nice and pulled over and let us stand on his tailgate to screw it up because it was on the tallest part of the camper and we did not have a ladder with us. It was quite comical. Not at the time. My husband was furious. So he wouldn't let me take any pictures because he was so mad. But yeah, so we fixed the camper. We got back in and we're like, yes, this is it. That was our one speed bump for this trip. We are golden. Let's just get there. So we pulled over in Little Rock, Arkansas, and we stayed the night at a state park there. It was absolutely gorgeous. I mean, perfect. Picture perfect. If you're considering traveling, I would definitely recommend Arkansas. It's beautiful. So we stayed the night. We got up the next morning and we left at 8 o'clock on Monday morning. And so we got about, I would say, 2 hours from our destination, and this trucker was flagging us down and he's like, hey, your camper. We're like, oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding us. This cannot be happening again. So we pull over and sure enough, the same thing happened to the other side. Some siding blew off. So we dispatched it the best that we could. We already had the plywood in the car and we dispatched it, and we decided that nothing was going to stop us from getting to Texas. We were done riding in the car. We just had to get there. So we got to Texas Monday night around 10. And then on Tuesday morning, Jared went and did his orientation and stuff for his new job, and we got all that situated. And then we discovered that the closest grocery store is 45 minutes from our campground. So that was definitely something that we're not used to, because we can drive to Walmart or IGA in 15 minutes from home. So that was something that we were not expecting, but hey, it's just part of the adventure. So we went and got groceries and we came back, and the boys have been riding their bikes like crazy. They love that. Out here, this is like bike country. It's also rattlesnake country, so I've been very cautious about where they're playing. But yeah, so then on Wednesday we went and visited a state park, and it was Lake Corpus Christi State Park. It's gorgeous there. I mean, very, very quiet if you're thinking about maybe traveling some out here. That's a beautiful state park, and you can have your boats, and they have kayak rentals and paddle boards and stuff. We're definitely thinking about visiting there again when it gets a little bit warmer. But so we did that yesterday, and then yeah, so actually I forgot, on Tuesday we had all showered when we left home. We were all clean. We were ready to take a shower, and we get in the camper, and Jared's never hooked up a camper before, so he's like got everything hooked up. We're like, yes, we made it, we're good. And so I'm like, we gotta take showers, we're nasty, like we cannot get in this bed nasty. And he's like, all right, let me turn the hot water on. Well, no hot water. So we had to drive an hour to San Antonio to a camper place and look for a part for the hot water heater, which they ended up not having. So we had to go back to the camper and just basically rig it with what we had on hand to make it work. But we have hot water now, and I'm able to give everybody baths and wash dishes and get everything going. I'll update you on the laundry situation, because the laundry place at the campground is very sketchy in my opinion. So yesterday when we went to Lake Corpus Christi, I just packed all of our laundry with us, and we stopped there at their laundry facility, and it was much nicer than what we have here. So Yeah, but so far we are loving this journey, and we're so excited to just see new places and experience new things. The boys are absolutely loving it. They have no idea that we've had any struggles whatsoever. They just think that this has been the best vacation ever. They don't realize this is going to be their life soon, but we're super excited, and y'all just keep following our journey, and hopefully these videos will get better. As I do more, I'll get more experience with them. But I'll see you soon.